trying to get in shape, we are with you. Losing weight and toning your body takes a lot of discipline. You have to pay attention to your diet and exercise daily, but it still won't guarantee you your dream body unless you go into it with a plan. You might come across challenges, like a weight loss plateau during your fitness journey. Even worse is the belly fat, which is so stubborn that you feel like you are at a dead end. Getting rid of belly fat might be difficult, but not impossible. Several people, including celebrities, vouch for the amazing benefits of high-intensity interval training, HIIT, to help you get washboard abs. In today's video, we'll be talking about HIIT in detail. Which HIIT workout should you try first? Are HIIT exercises really beneficial for you? We'll talk about all of these and more. Why is belly fat so stubborn? Before we move ahead with the discussion about HIIT exercises, let's first understand what makes belly fat so stubborn. Belly fat is often resistant to weight loss, even if you've made amazing progress or met your weight goals. There could be a number of complex reasons behind this, like your unique genetic makeup and hormonal processes. Let me explain to you the fat-burning process first. Your body has fat stores that release fat cells into your bloodstream when you're in fat-burning mode. These fat cells are burned to give your body the energy it needs to exist. There are also chemical messengers called hormones in your body that signal biological activity. Your body releases hormones during the fat loss process, which are further responsible for minimizing fat stores in multiple areas of your body. These are various types of receptors located on the outer surface of your fat cells that receive the signals sent through hormones. Just like different people have different attitudes, some fat cell receptors allow easy access to the fat stored within, while others tend to guard the fat vigorously. Your abdominal fat cells have receptors with attitude problems. They do not allow the easy release of fat. As a result, your belly fat is resistant to your weight loss efforts. So, what's the solution? Reducing your body fat percentage is the answer to this menace. If your overall body fat percentage drops low enough, your body will begin burning the fat in your belly. But the catch is that achieving this overall fat percentage in your body is highly challenging, as it can be quite low. Moderate exercise and dietary regimens can sometimes be futile. This is where high-intensity interval training, HIIT, steps in. Wondering what's that? You're about to find out. What is a high-intensity interval training, HIIT workout? The best part about HIIT is that you don't need to exercise for hours on end to get results. It involves short bursts of intense exercise alternated with low-intensity recovery period. It is time-efficient and effective. A typical HIIT workout would last anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. Imagine burning your belly fat with just half an hour of exercise. Something you couldn't do during your lunch hour, maybe. Don't let the short duration tell you anything else. Research has found that HIIT offers health benefits similar to twice as much moderate intensity exercise. Another awesome fact about HIIT is that you don't need complex equipment to do it. You can do HIIT workouts using dumbbells, a treadmill, stationary bikes, and other gym equipment. But a classic HIIT workout session can be easily done through bodyweight exercises. And they're just as effective. So what are some HIIT exercises you can do without any heavy equipment? Let's move on to our next section of HIIT exercises using bodyweight. HIIT Workouts To Try. Each HIIT workout is done in rounds. Every round would consist of 30 seconds of as quick an exercise as possible, then a recovery period of several minutes of slow, easy exercise. If you want, you can amp up the challenge by increasing resistance or picking up a dumbbell. The intense phase would have higher resistance, while the recovering period has low resistance. This complete set is considered one round or one repetition. Complete 6 such repetitions in one workout. Basically, the aim is to get your heart rate up through short intervals of vigorous exercise. Now that you are clear on the number of repetitions and duration of each HIIT workout, let's get talking about how to do them. 1. High knees. This HIIT exercise will work on your lower abs, hip flexors, and quads. It also strengthens your hamstrings, calves, and glutes. To begin this exercise, you need to first stand straight. Your legs should be as wide apart as your shoulders. Make sure you are looking straight. Jump by bringing your right knee up as much as you can and then putting it back on the floor. Do the same with your left knee. Alternate between them at high speed. Go as fast as you can. If done fast enough, it would look like you're jogging, except that your knees are going much higher each time you lift them up. If you would like, you can keep your arms straight ahead and try to get your knees to touch your palms. Exercise is certainly important to lose weight and burn belly fat. But what about your diet and other habits that have an impact on the scale? Here's a video you can watch on 9 morning hacks that helps burn belly fat. 2. Burpees. This exercise would work on your abs, chest, shoulders, triceps, and biceps. It also strengthens your calves, glutes, quads, lats, and hamstrings. You need to start this exercise by holding yourself in a squatting position. Your spine needs to be neutral, and all your weight should be on your heels. Your shoulders should be pinched back while the buttocks are pushed out and the arms are in front. Squat thrust and touch the floor with both your palms. Extend your legs behind you to support the lower part of your body. Make sure you keep your toes flexed on the floor. In this position, flex your elbows and do a push-up. Make sure your chest touches the floor. You can then return to the squat thrust position. From here, do a frog jump. You do this by bringing your legs to your palms and then raising your arms up and jumping. You can repeat this exercise a few times, usually in sets of 15. Take a break between each set for about 15 seconds. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. 3. Jumping lunges. This exercise strengthens your hip flexors, adductors, and lower abs. It also works on your hamstrings, calves, glutes, and quads. To begin this exercise, stand straight with your legs shoulder width apart. Place your left leg in front of you. While keeping your spine straight, go down to the floor so that your right leg's femur is perpendicular to the floor. Jump from this position, but before you land, put your right leg in front. This time, your left leg's femur will be perpendicular to the floor. Do the same again and swap both legs every time. As you get the hang of it, increase the intensity at which you do this exercise. 4. High-intensity jumping jacks. Do you want shapely calves and a strong, stable core? You need to try jumping jacks. This exercise works on your core, hamstrings, hip flexors, and shoulders. You'll also feel the impact on your quads, glutes, calves, and hamstrings. Begin by standing straight and keeping your feet as wide as your hips. Your shoulders need to be relaxed. Look straight ahead. Jump with your full strength, and while doing it, move your feet laterally apart. Bring your arms to the sides of your head at the same time. Do another jump and return to your starting position. Repeat this exercise for a few sets and increase the intensity as you go along. It is best to do 3 sets of 15 jumps each. Don't forget to take a rest for a few seconds between each set. 5. Mountain climbers. If you have always wanted strong and toned abs, you need to include mountain climbers in your workout regime. This exercise is good for not just your lower and upper abs, but also your shoulders, obliques, and triceps. It strengthens your hamstrings, quads, lats, and glutes. Ready to begin? Start by lying in the plank position. Your hands should be placed on the floor and a little wider than your shoulders. Make sure your elbows are placed directly underneath your shoulders. Bring your right knee towards your chest, but don't lift your hips while doing this. Now, bring it back to the original position, but move your left knee up. Keep alternating between both knees. Increase the intensity as you go. Make sure your core is engaged while doing this exercise. 6. Jump squats. If you are looking to try exercises that engage your lower abs, go for jump squats. Not just your abs, but this exercise also strengthens your quads, hamstrings, calves, and glutes. You start by standing straight and keeping your spine neutral. Your shoulders should be relaxed while you look straight ahead. Your feet should be spread out at a 45-degree angle. Now push your hips backward and go into this squatting position by bending your knees. Bring your hands together near your chest. Go back to the starting position with a jump. You can throw your hands to the side to get some momentum. When you land, make sure you do not land on the balls of your feet. Otherwise, you can get injured. Go back to the squatting position and repeat the exercise. Keep increasing the speed. Give it all your focus and energy. 7. Russian twist. This exercise works on your upper and lower abs. It also helps your obliques, quads, and hamstrings. You begin by sitting on the floor with your legs close to each other. Your knees should be bent and your feet should lie flat on the floor. From this position, lean back a little so that your feet are off the floor. Bring your palms to each other. This is the starting position. Make sure to keep your core engaged. Now, twist your upper body to one side. You will need to move your head in the same direction you have twisted your upper body. Then twist to the other side. You can do 40 reps of this exercise at a faster pace. Be sure to take a few seconds to rest between each set. 8 flitter kicks. You can get toned abs and strong glutes and quads with flutter kicks. It's easy to perform and fun to do. To begin, lie down on the floor. Keep your hands close to your body. Lift your legs away from the floor. Bring the right leg down, but not so far that it touches the floor. Now bring the left leg down while pushing the right leg up at the same time. Do this repeatedly, as in a fluttering motion. If done properly, it would look as if you were swimming. Go as fast as you can. 9 bicycle crunches. You can conclude your HIIT workout with bicycle crunches, which work remarkably well on your lower abs and obliques. It is also good for your quads, glutes, and hamstrings. You begin this exercise by lying on your back on the floor. Push your head away from the floor. To support the head, you can put your thumbs behind your ears while the rest of the fingers are at the back of the head. Now lift both your legs off the floor and bend your knees. This will be your starting position for this exercise. Next, extend your left leg, but don't put your foot down on the ground. Twist your upper body so that your left elbow touches your right knee. Take a breath and return to your starting position. Exhale and do the same on the other side. Do this repeatedly, but increase the speed of the exercise as you go along. Make sure you inhale and exhale in between while twisting your upper body. You can do 3 sets of 20 to 25 reps of this exercise. But make sure you take a break between the sets for around 20 seconds. What are the benefits of an HIIT workout? You might wonder if there are any science-backed advantages to HIIT workouts. As it turns out, it does provide some unique health benefits. Let me run them by you quickly. You'll burn a lot of calories. HIIT workouts are typically done for just 30 minutes, but they burn several more calories than you would expect. Studies have tried to compare calories burned during HIIT, weight training, running, and biking. All the activities were done for 30 minutes each, and the results were nothing less than amazing. Experts concluded that the HIIT workout routine burned 25-30 more calories than other forms of exercise. Please be aware that the HIIT repetition for this study involved 20 seconds of maximum effort and 40 seconds of rest. Do you know what this means? Compared to those who were running and biking, people who were doing HIIT workouts actually spent only 1/3 of their time exercising. Amazing, isn't it? So, the next time you try to excuse yourself from exercising due to a lack of time, remember that HIIT is an option. It might even work better for you. Your metabolism gets a boost. Imagine how wonderful it would be if you could keep burning calories even after you are done exercising. It can do that for you. Experts say HIIT increases your metabolic rate for hours after exercise. In fact, the boost in metabolism after HIIT exercise is greater than that after jogging or weight training. That's not all. HIIT has the unique ability to shift your metabolism towards burning fat for fuel instead of carbs. I don't know about you, but I am certainly pumped to go for round 2 of jumping jacks and the Russian twist. Are you? You'll be actually burning fat. We just talked about how it tricks your body into burning fat for energy. Otherwise, generally, your body's go-to source of fuel is carbs. If you're focused on losing fat instead of just weight, include HIIT in your daily exercise regime. An analysis of various studies taking a historical perspective into consideration has found this to be true. When adult participants with obesity or overweight were studied, it was found that HIIT can reduce body fat despite the relatively short time commitment. It will bring down the fat percentage in your body and reduce your waist circumference. It can help you build muscles. If you research weight loss in detail, you'll come across several articles explaining the ill effects of mindless dieting and extremely strenuous workouts. Your weight might go down, But instead of burning fat, you could end up losing muscle. But if you are into HIIT exercises, you're relatively safe. HIIT helps with fat loss, but it is also good at helping increase muscle mass in certain people. You'll gain muscle mass primarily in the muscles you're using the most, like those in your legs and trunk. But HIIT isn't a replacement for strength training. Weight training will always be the gold standard for building muscles. High-intensity interval training is capable of supporting a small amount of muscle growth. It's still better, isn't it? Your blood pressure will be better managed. Weight loss is one of the benefits of exercising daily, but the biggest motivation for so many of us is the health benefits it offers. Healthcare experts recommend living an active lifestyle to prevent chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular health challenges. But is the same true for HIIT as well? Research indicates high-intensity interval training can reduce heart rate and blood pressure in people who are either overweight or obese. A study involving 8 weeks of HIIT on a stationary bike confirms this. The participants saw a drop in blood pressure that was comparable to what traditional ongoing endurance training would have produced in adults with high blood pressure. During this study, the HIIT group of participants exercised only 3 times per week for 20 minutes per day. On the other hand, the endurance training group exercised 4 days per week for 30 minutes per day. Still, the HIIT group experienced such astonishing results. Some experts have even gone further and claimed that HIIT workouts can reduce blood pressure more than the frequently recommended moderate intensity exercise. So, which side are you on? HIIT or the regular moderate intensity exercise regime? We wish losing weight was a walk in the park, but unfortunately, it is not, and there are so many things that can confuse us on the way to our dream body. There will be experts claiming strength training is better. Others would vouch for the benefits of cardio. Who should you trust? Let's settle a few such debates. Continue the discussion with a couple more Bestie videos on exercising to lose weight. Shall we? Watch, which is better for your weight loss, cardio or weights? You can also try our video on why skipping rope could help you lose weight faster than running. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about workouts that help you lose weight. Have you tried HIIT before? Did it work for you? Let us know in the comments below.